Hi friends, I hope you guys are all doing well. It's been a nasty, rainy last couple of days, hasn't it been? Yeah. Well, it was kind of good though because my garden really needed some good rain. Now we just need the sun to shine. So hopefully the sun comes out. But I tell you what, that rain was really good because this book kind of goes with it. I want to read you the surprise garden today. Okay, and it kind of goes along with a garden and what it needs to grow. Okay. We're planting the seeds for a surprise garden. Can you guess what we will grow? So there's all the different seeds. They're going to plant a lot of things with all those different seeds. We don't know. It's a surprise. First, we use a trowel and rake to loosen the soil. So they've got the soil is another word for dirt. So they're loosening the soil up with their little shovels. And look, there's a worm in there, and worms are good for your soil. Look, the dog's even helping. Mom has given us each a handful of all kinds of seeds. Look at all the different shapes and sizes. Look at all those different ones. Lots of different kinds. And then they've got these little colored sticks over here. I wonder what they're going to use those colored sticks for. We poke the seeds into the soil one by one. We have painted sticks different colors to mark the different kinds of seeds. So they're putting a different color of stick by each of the different seeds. So here's the purple, the yellow, the red, the light purple, the blue, the red, other red, no, that's orange, orange, blue, green, pink, light pink, green, and dark pink. All kinds of different ones. Then we water the seeds and wait for our surprise garden to grow. So they planted the seeds and then they watered it. And rain does the same thing as just watering from a hose. Soon the seeds sprout into small green shoots. So wherever all the little seeds were, now they have green shoots. And that's kind of what has happened in my garden, is we have gotten lots of little green shoots, especially where I planted my green beans. We water the plants and the sun warms them. Our garden grows and grows. On some plants, flowers bloom. And we planted some strawberry plants in our garden and they are already starting to blossom. They're starting to get some flowers on them. Before long, the petals fall off and surprise! We see beans and peas and squash. So here's the peas, the pea pods with the peas inside of them. And then these are green beans. I planted some of these. And then they planted some yellow squash. I didn't plant any squash. On some plants, leaves grow close to the ground. Surprise! We see spinach and lettuce. So there's the spinach, it's dark green, and lettuce, and you use both of those to make salads. Yeah, oh, anybody know what that is? Anybody eat that? Or this? Do you know what those are? And what is growing here? Surprise! We see broccoli and cauliflower. Is anything growing here? Surprise! We find carrots and radishes. They are growing under the ground. So under here, they pull it up and they get carrots. That's what's here. And these two are going to be the radishes. I didn't plant any carrots or radishes either. I thought about the carrots, but we don't really eat radishes, so. Oh, and here is the longest plant in our garden. Flowers bloomed on this plant too. Surprise! We find a big watermelon, and we actually planted some watermelons again. We planted them last year and we got one, but it was really small and it ended up rotting before we could pick it, before it got big enough. But that is a big watermelon. So we'll see if I get a watermelon that we can actually eat this year. Here is the tallest plant in our garden. Surprise! It's a sunflower and it is full of tasty seeds. So even though they're really pretty to look at, and a lot of people just grow them for that, there's actually a lot of seeds inside here that people like to eat. They roast them and salt them and they eat them. Birds like them too. All summer long, the food in our surprise garden ripens, and we like to pick the food. So look at all of that stuff. Their garden is full. And we eat it too. Surprise! We're having a garden party. So they're eating all the things from their garden. They made a salad with all the stuff in their garden, and then they're eating some watermelon that they grew. The end. And then that's just all the different things that they planted and the color of stick that they put by them. Okay, so I hope you guys are all doing well, and maybe you guys can plant your own garden. And if you have planted your own garden, maybe you can show me a picture. All the things that we planted, I planted tomatoes, lots of different tomatoes, and green peppers, and cucumbers, and zucchini, and green beans, and then watermelon and strawberries. Those are the things that we eat the most of, so that's what we planted. And I like to make, from the cucumbers, I actually make pickles out of them. All right, guys, I miss you all. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.